We were taught he was the villain, the demon king, the one Rama destroyed. But strip away the war, and you find something uncomfortable. Ravana was a Vedic scholar, a master musician, a king who built a city of gold, a devotee so powerful that Shiva himself listened. So here's the real question. What if the greatest villain of the Ramayana was also its greatest genius? And what can his mind teach us 3,000 years later? Start with his blood. Ravana was no ordinary Rakshasa. His father was the sage Vishrava. His grandfather was Pulastya, one of the Saptarishi, the 7 great seers. By birth, Ravana was a Brahmin and a scholar. He mastered the 4 Vedas and the 6 Shastras. He was a feared warrior, a shrewd ruler, and a gifted veena player. And those 10 heads we always picture? Many scholars read them not as 10 skulls, but as a symbol. Complete mastery over the 10 domains of knowledge. Not a monster with 10 faces. A mind that could hold 10 subjects at once. His devotion was just as fierce as his intellect. The legend says Ravana once tried to lift Mount Kailasa, and Shiva, with a single toe, pinned him beneath it. Trapped and in agony, Ravana did not curse. He sang. That song became the Shiva Tandava Stotram, a hymn of such rhythm and beauty that it is still chanted today, in temples and homes across the world. Think about that. A piece of devotional poetry, born from a so-called demon, has outlived empires. Here's where Ravana gets genuinely interesting. Ancient tradition attributes to him texts on astrology and healing. The Ravana Samhita, a treatise on Indian astrology, and the Arka Prakasha, which describes early methods of distillation and herbal medicine, ideas that echo through Ayurveda. Now, a careful word. We can't prove one man wrote these, and we shouldn't pretend the epics are engineering manuals. His legendary flying chariot, the Pushpaka Vimana, is best understood as humanity's oldest dream of flight. Imagination reaching for the sky long before machines did. But the pattern matters. Indian civilization chose to attach its knowledge of medicine, of the stars, of music to Ravana. You don't do that to a fool. You do it to a mind people respected, even feared. So how does a man this gifted fall? Not from a lack of intelligence, from a lack of control. Ravana had everything: knowledge, power, devotion, a kingdom of gold. And he threw it away the moment his ego overruled his wisdom. He took what was not his. He ignored the counsel of his own brother, Vibhishana. He mistook being the smartest in the room for being right. This is the part the story is really about. Ravana wasn't destroyed because he was stupid. He was destroyed because brilliance without humility is a countdown, not a crown. And there's a final detail most people never hear. As Ravana lay dying, Rama sent Lakshmana to him, not to gloat, but to learn. The greatest king of Dharma asked his fallen enemy to teach statecraft and wisdom, and Ravana did. That's the gift hidden inside the villain. He reminds us that knowledge is neutral. It lifts you or it destroys you, depending on the ego that carries it. That you should study even your enemy, because wisdom can come from anyone. And that the most dangerous downfall isn't ignorance. It's pride wearing the mask of intelligence. Ravana wasn't smarter than the gods, but he was smart enough to teach us how not to fall. If this changed how you see him, subscribe to Tattva, where we decode the science and soul of ancient India. one story at a time.